So now that we've solidified this for the structure of our intro, we have our intro, then we kind of have our main melody, and then we're going to go into the build-up. Let's make it sound good. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of extend these reverses and boomers and all that stuff. So if I go down here, remember this is what I have for the noise, and then this noise kind of fades back into this other part. So I'm gonna, oops, I don't need that. I'm going to bring this over, add it 8 bars. And I have this reverse here too. And I'm going to bring the boomer over, see what happens when I do that. I like it. So I think I want to see if there's a crash right here. Doesn't seem like one. I think I want a crash there. I think that's our crash. Yep. So I'm going to drag this over 8 bars. So I think that overall just sounds smoother. The next thing I'm going to do is actually go back over to the intro. And it seems a little bit empty. I might toy with those chords again because the more I think of it, I think we can make it work. I might change the chord progression and I might edit these vocals a little bit. And since this track stack right here is only our intro vocals, I'm going to change the name of that to intro vocals. And I can do a little bit more with this. I feel like the mid lows were kind of loud. So let's see what this sounds like. So I'm going to look at this compressor. I might turn this up a bit to 200 milliseconds. Let's see what that sounds like. And it didn't do much. There's some clicky things. So I'm going to cut out some of these. Let's see. Do EQ. And I might do it after the compressor. So there's this low stuff. I want nothing down here because the kick drum is going to do stuff like that. And our chords are kind of around here, so I might cut these. And then maybe have a low shelf here to take a little bit away. And that might leave room for these chords. So let me bring this chord progression over. So where were we here? So let's see. If I have these chords, maybe I'll change up the rhythm and the sound design. Well, let's keep the sound design the same for now. But if I have this, I'll go over here and drag these onto my new track that I made by hitting Command D. You probably know that by now. So I'm going to try the same automation trick. So I'll do single band EQ, high cut, automate it, and see if it works. So I'm going to zoom in here. I'm gonna hit A for automation. Go to single EQ frequency. Kind of start at that, like 300. Let's see what that sounds like. All right, let's see what that sounds like just with the vocals and then all together. All right, now let's see what it all sounds like. I like it. I'm going to turn the volume down for now. And this is just for like so I know what it's going to sound like. Once we actually mix it and master it, though, then we can totally adjust and fine tune the volume. But let's see what it sounds like with the volume turned down. I'm also going to turn, I think 300 is probably a little bit too high. This, let's just try it at like 200. All right, that sounds better. Okay, so now we fix the chords for the intro, and it sounds a bit more full. I'm going to go over some background elements that I think are going to make this sound better.